More than 800 families have been without water for more than 4 days during Thanksgiving week. Residents at Williamsburg of Cincinnati Apartments in Hartwell say this is just another awful circumstance in a long list of grievances. Local 12's Cassie Arsenault digs into why this is happening and who's to blame. Cassie.
Paula, we talked to residents and then we brought this to the apartment complex's management team, then to the city, even to their Ohio state senator. And we have answers tonight on who should be held accountable and where the residents should go from here. Bottled water is stacked everywhere in Rhonda Berry-Deer's apartment.
I did not have water starting Wednesday night.
It's what she used to shower, brush her teeth, and wash her hands for 4 days.
I was actually supposed to host Thanksgiving for my family, and we had to switch it around very quickly.
She has water back on now, but it's still not drinkable.
Your mental stability, your mental health is truly affected. This is just the Band-Aid that has been removed from the sore. There's a major sore.
Rhonda is disgusted her elderly neighbors and infants were without a basic human necessity. And she's frustrated the complex didn't provide any help and still expect their rent on the first of the month. So I went straight to the source, the management on the property. We're just from Local 12 News. I was just wondering if there's an update on the water situation.
It's not allowed on the property because it's private property.
I guess there's a water advisory. The water isn't drinkable still.
Yeah, so the water works put out water advisory.
Please stop. Please stop. Thank you so much.
I mean, are you guys concerned for the residents? Some of the residents say this has happened. This wasn't the first time that this has happened.
So, unfortunately, ma'am, yeah, that's all I can help you with.
It seems pretty awful. They didn't have water for 4 days.
It was not. Oh, ma'am, you'll need to, if you contact the city, they'll be able to help you. They are very well aware of the situation and well of all of the circumstances.
So I did contact the city. They told me the city being responsible for this is categorically false. They say it was a private water line owned by that property. In fact, City Waterworks repaired it only because they wanted residents to have water. The property is responsible to pay for those repairs. On top of that, the fire department came out today and cited them for several fire hydrants that are not up to code and need to be fixed immediately. Even Senator Cecil Thomas is concerned about this living facility.
So I immediately began an investigation of my own to look into the matter.
And an investigation is what Rhonda is hoping for. She says it's not an option for families on this property to just get up and leave. Why don't people just leave the property?
It's easier said than done. It's very much so easier said than done. Most of us are just making it. That's why.
Now, Rhonda herself took a week off from work to help facilitate water bottle donations to be brought in to her fellow neighbors. Now, bottled water donations can be dropped off at that leasing office. In the meantime, I'm working to see how many building complaints have been made to the city on this particular property. Paula?
All right, thank you, Cassie. Senator Cecil Thomas says that he plans to contact the mayor's office to look into several other serious complaints from residents like sewage line breaks, flooding, and mold.